Welcome back to Echo English. Have you ever wondered why some people naturally attract friends, earn respect, and influence others wherever they go? Is it because they are smarter, richer, or more talented? Surprisingly, the answer is often no. The secret lies in understanding people. Today, we are exploring one of the most influential self development books ever written, How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. Although this book was first published nearly a century ago, its lessons remain as powerful and relevant as ever. In a world where relationships can make or break our personal and professional success, Carnegie reveals timeless principles that can transform the way we communicate, connect, and lead. This is not just a book about making friends, it is a guide to understanding human nature. It teaches why criticism often fails, why appreciation is so powerful, and how genuine empathy can open doors that force never can. As we dive into this book, you will discover that true influence does not come from controlling people, it comes from understanding them. And by the end of this journey, you may begin to see that the key to changing your relationships, your career, and even your life starts with something very simple: the way you treat others. So, let's uncover the timeless wisdom behind how to win friends and influence people and learn why millions of readers around the world continue to be inspired by its message. How to win friends and influence people. Imagine living in a world where people genuinely enjoy talking to you, trust your opinions, respect your presence, and willingly support your ideas. Most people believe this kind of influence comes from power, intelligence, money, or status. But according to How to Win Friends and Influence People, true influence comes from something much simpler and much rarer: understanding human nature. Written by Dale Carnegie, this book is not really about making friends or persuading people. At its core, it is a book about understanding one of the deepest human desires: the desire to feel valued. Carnegie believed that every person, regardless of age, wealth, or position, carries an invisible hunger inside them: the need to be appreciated, respected, and understood. When you learn how to satisfy this need sincerely, you unlock a powerful ability to build relationships, resolve conflicts, and inspire others. The biggest mistake most people make. One of the most powerful lessons in the book is that criticism rarely changes people. When someone makes a mistake, our natural instinct is often to point it out, correct it, or criticize them. We assume that if we show people where they are wrong, they will improve. But human psychology doesn't work that way. When people are criticized, they usually become defensive. Instead of reflecting on their mistakes, they spend their energy protecting their pride. Even when criticism is justified, it often creates resentment rather than growth. Carnegie argues that understanding is more powerful than judgment. Every person has reasons behind their actions, even if those reasons seem irrational. When you try to understand people instead of condemning them, you create an environment where change becomes possible. This doesn't mean accepting bad behavior, it means recognizing that people respond better to empathy than attacks. The forgotten power of appreciation. Think about the last time someone genuinely appreciated your effort. Not a generic compliment, but sincere recognition for something you did. Chances are you still remember it. Carnegie believes that appreciation is one of the most powerful forces in human behavior. People can go days without food, but they can go years without receiving genuine recognition. Many relationships fail not because of hatred, but because of neglect. People feel unseen, they feel unimportant. A sincere compliment can transform someone's day, consistent appreciation can transform someone's life. However, Carnegie makes an important distinction between appreciation and flattery. Flattery is fake, appreciation is genuine. Flattery seeks to manipulate, appreciation seeks to acknowledge. People can often sense the difference. The lesson is simple but profound. Look for the good in people and express it honestly. Why listening is more powerful than speaking? Many people think good communication means speaking well. Carnegie argues that good communication begins with listening well. Most conversations are actually competitions for attention. People wait for their turn to speak rather than truly listening. As a result, few people ever feel genuinely heard. When you listen deeply, something remarkable happens. People begin to trust you, they feel respected, they feel important. The most interesting people are often not those who talk the most, but those who listen the best. They ask thoughtful questions, they show genuine curiosity, they allow others to express themselves without interruption. Listening is not a passive skill, it is an active demonstration of respect. The secret desire hidden in every human being. According to Carnegie, every person carries a deep desire to feel significant. People want to know that their existence matters. They want their opinions to be respected. They want their efforts to be recognized. They want to feel important. This desire explains much of human behavior. People seek achievements, recognition, titles, success, and admiration because these things make them feel significant. When you help others feel important in a sincere way, you create powerful connections. When you make people feel insignificant, even unintentionally, you create distance. One of the book's central message is this: make people feel valued, and they will remember you long after they forget your words. Why arguments rarely produce winners? Most people believe that winning an argument means proving they are right. Carnegie challenges this belief. Even if you completely destroy someone's argument with facts and logic, you may still lose something more important: the relationship. When people feel attacked, they often become more committed to their original position. Their ego becomes involved. The discussion shifts from discovering truth to defending identity. Carnegie suggests that instead of trying to win arguments, you should seek understanding, ask questions, listen carefully, look for common ground. The goal should not be victory over another person, the goal should be mutual understanding. In many situations, preserving respect is far more valuable than proving a point. The power of seeing through another person's eyes. One of the deepest lessons in the book is empathy. Most people view the world only from their own perspective. They focus on their own needs, problems, desires, and frustrations. But influence begins when you learn to step outside yourself and see the world through someone else's eyes. Before asking someone to do something, ask yourself: what do they want? What are they afraid of? What motivates them? What challenges are they facing? When you understand another person's perspective, your communication becomes more effective because it addresses their reality rather than your assumption. Empathy does not mean agreement, it means understanding. And understanding is often the first step toward influence. Leadership without force. Many people think leadership is about authority. Carnegie teaches that leadership is about inspiration. True leaders do not humiliate people when they make mistakes, they encourage them. They do not command respect through fear, they earn respect through character. When correcting others, Carnegie recommends beginning with appreciation. Instead of making people feel incompetent, help them feel capable of improvement. People perform better when they believe they can succeed. They become motivated when they feel respected. The best leaders don't create followers, they create confidence. The deeper message behind the book. At first glance, this book appears to be about social skills, But beneath the surface, it teaches something much deeper. It teaches that human relationships are built on emotional needs rather than logic. People want understanding more than judgment, appreciation more than criticism, respect more than superiority. The book reminds us that every person we meet is fighting invisible battles, carrying hidden fears, and searching for significance. When we approach others with empathy, kindness, patience, and genuine interest, we don't just improve our relationships, we improve the quality of our own lives. Because in the end, success is not measured only by money, achievements, or status, it is measured by the quality of the relationships we build and the positive impact we leave on the people around us. The enduring message of how to win friends and influence people is surprisingly simple. People may forget what you said, they may forget what you did, but they will never forget how you made them feel. And perhaps the greatest forms of influence is not controlling people, but helping them feel understood, respected, and valued. When you master that skill, you gain something far more powerful than influence. You gain trust, friendship, and lasting human connection. What did Dale Carnegie really want to say through How to Win Friends and Influence People? The deeper message of the book is not simply how to make people like you or how to persuade others. Those are only the surface lessons. What Carnegie truly wanted to say is that human relationships are the foundation of success, and relationships improve when we understand and respect human nature. He observed that most people spend their lives trying to change others through criticism, arguments, and pressure, yet these methods usually fail. People do not like being told they are wrong. They do not like being judged. They do not like feeling unimportant. Instead, Carnegie believed that every human being shares a powerful emotional need, the desire to feel valued, appreciated, and understood. The book repeatedly teaches that if you want to influence people, you must first understand them. If you want people to listen to you, you must first listen to them. If you want respect, you must give respect. If you want cooperation, you must make others feel important. In a deeper sense, Carnegie is challenging our natural tendency toward selfishness. Most conversations are centered on me, my problems, my opinions, my desires. The author argues that truly successful people reverse this mindset. They become genuinely interested in others. They focus on understanding before being understood. Another message hidden throughout the book is that kindness is not weakness. Many people think being powerful means dominating others, winning arguments, or proving themselves right. Carnegie disagrees. He suggests that real strength lies in patience, empathy, self control, and the ability to make others feel respected even during disagreements. The book also reminds us that people are driven more by emotions than by logic. We often believe that facts alone change minds, but Carnegie observed that emotions, pride, and personal feelings usually have a greater influence on human behavior. Therefore, anyone who wants to lead, teach, sell, or inspire must learn to connect with people emotionally rather than merely presenting facts. At its deepest level, the book is a lesson in humility. Carnegie is essentially saying, stop trying to be the most important person in the room, make others feel important instead. When you do that sincerely, not as a trick but as a genuine way of treating people, you naturally build trust, friendship, influence, and success. The book's central message in one sentence: treat people with genuine appreciation, empathy, and respect, because every person wants to feel important, and those who understand this truth can build strong relationships and achieve greater success in life. As we come to the end of this journey through how to win friends and influence people, one truth stands out above all others. People may forget your achievements, your arguments, and even your words, but they will always remember how you made them feel. Dale Carnegie's message is as relevant today as it was nearly a century ago. In a world filled with competition, criticism, and misunderstanding, the ability to genuinely appreciate others, listen with empathy, and treat people with respect has become a rare and valuable skill. The book reminds us that influence is not about controlling people, it is about connecting with them. It is not about proving that you are right, it is about helping others feel understood. And it is not about being the most important person in the room, it is about making others feel important. Imagine how your life could change if you applied even a few of these principles every day. Your conversations could become more meaningful, your relationships stronger, and your opportunities greater. Small changes in the way you interact with people can create extraordinary results over time. So, here is a question for you. What is one relationship in your life that could improve if you started applying these principles today? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this summary valuable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Echo English for more life changing books, powerful ideas, and lessons that help you grow every day. Thank you for watching, and remember, the way you treat people today can shape the opportunities you receive tomorrow.